Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am back with another review. And today it's very special. This is the upcoming Hot Wheels uh, Green Time Bumblebee figure. Now, I was able to get this off of eBay, and let me tell you right now, I paid about 20 bucks and change, not including the plastic case for it. And the reason I did that is because this figure is going to be, excuse me, this car is going to be very hard to find. This is something called part of something called the K assortment, and it's going to be one to a case. It is being labeled officially by Mattel as a treasure hunt figure, which means basically when you get a case of these figures, there's only going to be one Bumblebee. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know if it's they don't think it's going to sell or they're trying to drive a false scarcity and falsely inflate the prices. But I figured I can pay a little more now compared to what a normal Hot Wheels would retail for, or I can pay a lot more later that I would have a harder time justifying. So that's what I did. Now, I did also spring for this plastic case. I might go and get another one since I did open this figure, but I'm not sure. Not much here on the back. You do have the Volkswagen branding as well as Hasbro. Maybe that's part of it, but let's go ahead and just pop this open. We're doing this in real time, and bonus points for anyone who can play Guess the Foldio because you notice a different colored backdrop here. Yep. And then I already went ahead and cut the packaging, but I mean, it is kind of cool to finally have an official Hot Wheels Bumblebee, or any Transformer really, to have it with that logo. But let me just ask right off the bat if there's any Hot Wheels collectors watching. Haven't they done, after all these years, a yellow Volkswagen Beetle? Yellow, I mean, in terms of colors, I was under the impression that yellow was very popular for the Volkswagen Beetle. Am I mistaken? Like, I mean, yeah, it would not have the Hasbro branding. It would not have the Autobot logo. But that's all stuff you can add after the fact. I mean, they just never did a Volkswagen Beetle in yellow in this style. I mean, I know because Collecticon Toys is selling it. They did the uh, Lancia, the Lancia Stratos, the Wheeljack car. Same colors, same design, just without the Autobot branding. So I'm just wondering because I mean, if it's out there, that could be an alternative for people. But this is, I mean, as someone who's had Hot Wheels in the past, this is like your average size, very nice. Um, it does appear to have larger wheels in the back. I mean, obviously, this can go on the track. It is for racing. I would strongly recommend not putting this on a track to avoid any type of damage to the paint and what have you. Very nice design here on the back. You can see where the bumper, the license plate would be. It's the Hot Wheels logo. There's the Autobot logo right there. And then if you come underneath, a little Easter egg. There's Bumblebee's face in chrome. Let's see if I got this right side up here. Made in Malaysia, 2023 Hasbro. Volkswagen Beetle. So there's the Hot Wheels logo right there. I'm sorry if it's a little reflective. This is chrome and metal, so yeah, I mean it does roll very nicely. So there is that. But yeah, again, this is going to be very hard to find. So normally I don't suggest paying over retail, but if you're going to want this version of Bumblebee, this Hot Wheel car, I strongly recommend paying a little more now than waiting to try and find it at retail because chances are you won't because of the crazy Hot Wheel collectors. So in that case, you'll have to pay that much more later. And at that point, you can either pay the 20 some odd dollars in shipping now or pay anywhere to 50, 75 and up later. I do not see this depreciating in value. I only see this appreciating in value. So that's something to think about. Now I know some people would say, well, I've been able to find them before, and that's great. You do you. But to the majority of us who aren't, cannot for one reason or another be at stores first thing in the morning, maybe don't want to associate with those type of people, I think paying the $20 is a little bit more reasonable. So yeah, like I said, I got this car off of eBay. I mean, there's really not much more to show about it. I'm sure more of a Hot Wheels guy would be going into details about the type of wheels and stuff. But right now, that's the only place I know that it's showing up. I haven't seen it on other retail sites. I don't even know if they would even put it up due to the scarcity. So if you want it, that's where you can get it. So if you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. Um, as I always say, I appreciate the views, but the likes, comments, and subscriptions help to communicate to YouTube through the algorithm that my channel should be exalted and held upon high. I also have a Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/truckdog1999. All I ask for is $1 a month, $12 a year. No thrills, no tears, no special rewards. All you're doing is helping me help you to help me help you bring figures and cars like this to you, as well as keeping up the infrastructure of the channel. It is also it is becoming abundantly clear to me that sites are now slowly but surely moving away from the support of creators and videographers creating the news themselves or supporting the early reviewers who get the toys illegally. So if you really want to see my channel and other small channels continue to thrive, it's very important to support us over those channels or in conjunction. But keep in mind, clicking on us first does help with the algorithm more. And also putting money into my Patreon does help counterbalance not getting the views that I normally would. Um, it is something that I've really been having to deal with, and it's unfortunately the complaints are falling on deaf ears because at the end of the day, everybody wants a slice of the same pie, and some people just feel that they need their slice more than you. I'm sorry if that's a little tangible, but I really also want to say that if you can't swing the Patreon, your views are thanks enough. Getting the views out really does help promote the channel and getting it up there. So, yeah, that's about it. Once again, this is Roll Pal Chuck for Hot Wheels Bumblebee. It is a really nice car. Vroom, vroom. We will see you next time.